Welcome back to On a Journey with G. I am your host, Giselle, and I am so excited to be back, y'all. I am back. I'm just dropping in. I just wanted to share with you all what I've been doing, some things that are coming for the episode. So today's episode is going to be talking about one of my biggest accomplishments since I took a pause, and that is completing my first 10K. Yep, I did it. I trained and I completed my first 10K. So make sure you tune in to the rest of this video to hear more about that and the lessons that I learned. In the meantime, make sure you subscribe, share, and like this video. I also want you, if you have a moment, I want to know what y'all want to talk about. What are some topics you want to hear on the show? Who are some type of guests that you want me to have? Let's do it. We're in this together, and I'm coming back strong for season 3. I've been doing a lot. Just to give you a little peek on something, we're gonna have 3 episodes, so make sure that you turn those notifications on so you can be in tune when those episodes appear. So I hope that you all love this video, could take some lessons from it, share it with a friend, and get started on your own fitness journey. In the meantime, if you need some help with that, make sure you follow me on a Journey with G, where I upload daily nutritional and wellness videos, so you can take a look at that as well. But enjoy the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, only you can define your destiny. My people, my people, y'all. So let's talk about the run. Let's talk about the run because preparation, it was great. I would run 2 to 3 times a week. I would do a mile, 2 miles, and my long runs usually consisted of 5 miles. I did do the full 10K one time 2 weeks prior to the run. What did I do on my off days? Off days look like recovery. So really, really honing in on my stretching, mobility. I walked more. 10,000 steps a day was like a requirement. Just really increasing that. You should already walk. Try to make it a habit of walking 10,000 steps. That's 5 miles. So even if you have like a sit down job, try to take a lunch break. So building up my leg strength, work. And the way I did that was really doing twice a week. I would do leg day, focus on glutes more on one day and then legs that day. Core strength and back strength. I really hit it on that because I knew that I needed that to increase and build more muscle in that. So yeah, and my eating. Let's talk about the eating. Okay, so if you haven't got a chance to check it out, I do have an episode about, and I'm going to look for it and I'm going to find it. If I can't find it, go check out all my episodes. But last year around November-ish, I started talking about how I dealt with emotional eating, and I would eat after night, like after 8 o'clock. I would just eat my emotions. To be honest, I would eat like whole bags of cereal, whole boxes of popsicles, just emotionally eating, and so that really had to cut out. So typically I would eat now, like while I was prepping for this, and prior to that my goal was to stop emotionally eating. And the way I did that is, even if I did eat after 8 o'clock, it was healthier options like yogurt, good for my digestion, good to digest before I'm going to bed. I would stop eating max 8 o'clock. Max 8 o'clock. And if I did have to eat after 8 o'clock, berries, nuts, berries, nuts, berries, nuts. That's it. Or oatmeal. And I really just built a habit out of that. Did I like it all the time? No. There was nights when I was like, I don't want berries and nuts. I want French fries. I want egg rolls. I want French fries. But, I'm just, when you're so locked in, when you are starting a journey, when you are focused on, going towards a goal, you have to be your biggest discipliner. Like you don't have to like beat yourself up and say I'm less than because I did that. No, like you have to be like, no, the goal is this is what we're doing. Even with alcohol, like turning down a lot. Did I still turn up? There was nights where I did, but like I can think of a solid example when there was a night where, I had the opportunity to get really, really lit. And it was a homecoming event for, high school. And, the greatest high school I went to, Fairfield Central, shout out Griffins. I could have been really lit, but I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, like, I know I got to hit this 3 miles in the morning. And so just remembering what my what my why was a big thing during this completion of my 10K. Being intentional about stretching, because there's periods of during this time when I did not stretch the way I needed to, and I felt in my run. So let's fast forward. Let's fast forward to this week, and now. So the beginning of the week, I cut out exercise. I had two really strength days. The rest was just walking, ab days, low impact exercises, and then yesterday I didn't do any workout, and I just stretch and mobility. And then Wednesday the same, mobility. So it was a lot of mobility, a lot of stretching today. And this week coming, less hard workouts. And that was just to give my body like that break. And y'all, I felt it in the run. When I say I felt it really great. I was able to pace up those hills. I was able to, keep my pace, keep my breath. And it all came from the preparation and just the intentionality of the training, but also just being intentional this week. I set that as a goal this week to just lock in on mobility and stretching, and I did it. And I felt it because I had to run. The race started out mile one, you had a hill. So you know what that means, the last mile, you're gonna have a hill. So I did, and I was able to coast up it at a pace that was great for me. All my times were the best that I've had through the whole training. So um should I get into it now? I think I want to get into a few lessons that I learned. I do. Let's talk about a few lessons that I learned as I was running. If you haven't had a chance yet, go into the IG at On a Journey with G. You'll see some of my messages that I did after my runs. But I want to talk about some of the things that I learned during it. As I was running, it was at least 18. It was 18. It was for a fact 1,800 people. And as I was running, everybody was combined in, and it's just like, you're running slower to start because it's not just you, it's 1,800 people. And so I just was like, oh my God, like they're messing up my time. But I was like, you need to focus on you. So, I paved paths for myself to make sure that I could get to where I could find my own pace, and people started dwindling off. So I say all that to say is, everybody's going towards a certain journey. You got to remember your journey. You got to remember your assignment. That's what my brother told me one time. Remember your assignment, G. Remember that. And I want to give that to you. Like in anything that you do, there's going to be people around you trying to get a certain thing, and it might be the same thing that you're trying to get. But you got to remember your assignment and your why. Because if you don't remember that, you're going to get distracted by those people that are running different paces, that are going faster, that might be behind you, that might be distracted, and you're going to get distracted. So that's something that I caught on to early in the run. The next thing that I caught on to is that everybody goes at their own pace. Your pace is your pace. So whatever you're doing in life, like you have a pace. You have a pace that, there's some moments where you're going to be going. You're going to be going. But then there's sometimes during your journey, you're going to hit hills where you got to go a little slower. I don't know why I did that, but you're gonna have to go a little slower, and you're gonna have to just inch yourself up that hill. And then when you get to the top of the hill, you still need to inch yourself down, and so that you don't lose pace as you stay on the track. And that's something else that I learned. The next thing is just take it by breath by breath, day by day, breath by breath. Because when you try to increase your breath, you're increasing your ability to keep your pace, and then that is a distraction in itself. So take life day by day, take this journey day by day. One thing might be something the first day, and then it might switch up on you the next day, and it might sidetrack the plan that you had for your journey. But just remember, God has a plan. God has a plan. So he might switch it up, and he's like, do you trust me? Like, I got it. So that's something else. Another thing that I really appreciate is just like, you know, pushing past fears. If it wasn't, if I listened to like, oh, nobody's running with you, like you're going down there by yourself, like you're traveling by yourself, I wouldn't have been able to meet two people, y'all, that I had beautiful conversations with. And that just is like God telling me, gee, I hear you. As I, work on this period in my life, building my community. God is sending people my way. Like, I met a beautiful person on the beach today, a beautiful person after the run, and we just talked about our relationship with God. And that was like God showing me, like, hey, G, like, I hear you, but I need you to step out too. I need you to step out, because when you step out, I'm gonna bring you people. I'm gonna bring you people. So, I just encourage you, whatever message that you took from what I got from my run, I really want you to hone in on that. Like, remember your assignment. Remember your assignment. Take take it day by day. Take it day by day, breath by breath, and just step out. Let go of the fear and just do it. Let go of the fear and just do it and keep pressing. You know how I always say, I always like to say it, but I really mean it. At the end of the day, you define your destiny. This was my journey with my first 10K run. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember to follow me on all platforms, on TikTok at G That Chick, on Instagram at On a Journey with G. I'm there uploading daily, and of course, go ahead and hit that notification so you can know when I'm uploading new episodes, along with making sure that you stay up to date. Share this with a friend because they need to hear it, and maybe you'll turn into your first 5K, your first 5K walk, your first 10K walk, your first 10K run. Let me know. All right, y'all. Until next time, peace, love, and happiness.